Welcome to Fun Story Clips. Here, you'll enjoy inspiring stories while practicing English with easy-to-follow phonetics. Every story comes with a small life lesson to reflect on. Don't forget to hit subscribe to stay with us. And now, let's begin today's story.
It was a quiet Saturday afternoon. The sky was clear, the breeze was soft, and the neighborhood was calm. John, a middle-aged man living in the suburbs, finally decided to spend the day cleaning out his garage, a task he had avoided for years. The garage was a mess, more like a museum of forgotten things: his son's rusty old bicycle, piles of cardboard boxes stacked to the ceiling, a broken chair, and countless items no one remembered anymore. Dust floated in the air as sunlight slipped through the cracks of the door, cutting across the concrete floor. While moving some heavy boxes, John noticed a small cardboard box in the darkest corner, half buried under old newspapers. It looked worn out, bent at the edges, its brown color faded to gray. There was nothing special about it. Still, curiosity made him pull it out and open the lid. Inside, he found nothing. The box was completely empty. No letters, no photos, no souvenirs, just silence. For a moment, John felt disappointed. He remembered that years ago, he had placed little keepsakes inside: a few handwritten notes, a ticket stub from his first movie date with his wife, a postcard from a family trip. But now, everything was gone. Only the hollow box remained. John sat down on the cold concrete floor, holding the box in his hands as a ray of light stretched across the garage. Then a thought came to him: maybe those items were never the true treasure. The ticket could tear, the postcard could fade, but the laughter of that date, the love he felt, the joy of traveling together, all of that was still alive in his heart. The box was empty, but his memories were not. As he sat there, John realized how many invisible boxes he had been carrying around. Boxes filled with regrets about mistakes from the past. Boxes packed with anger at people who had hurt him. Boxes stuffed with fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough. He thought holding on to them would protect him, but in reality, they only made him heavy and tired. That empty box suddenly became a mirror. It reminded him that letting go does not mean losing. To let go is not to erase a memory, but to allow it to live in a gentler way. A broken gift does not erase the love it once represented. A lost photograph does not erase the joy of the moment it captured. True value never lived in objects, it always lived in experiences, in people, in the heart. The garage felt symbolic now. It was not just cluttered with boxes and tools, it looked like his own mind. Year after year, he had been filling it until there was no space left. Not just with things, but with unfinished dreams, broken expectations, and disappointments he refused to release. No wonder he often felt stuck and exhausted. Maybe what he really needed was not more, but less. Not another box to carry, but the courage to open the old ones, face them, and let them go. John decided not to throw the box away. Instead, he placed it on a clean shelf. From that day forward, every time he looked at it, he would be reminded of one simple truth: life is not about collecting things, it is about living moments. The present is stronger than the past. And the future is always waiting, ready to enter if we create the space for it. Life lessons from John's empty box. Letting go does not erase memories, it allows them to live peacefully within us. True value is not in objects, but in love, people, and experiences. Emptiness is not an ending. It is the beginning of freedom, space, and new opportunities.
Fun Story Clips.